Yes, I've also seen controversy, but I mean, no matter how good something you do, when there's somebody who is bent on only fault finding, there's some old saying that when haters see you walking on water, they say because you can't swim. Brotherhood is a good thing. But me, first and foremost, visiting Honorable Jimmy AKENA did not start today, or did not start when he visited me. We've been old friends for a long time. Back in the day when we guys still had dreadlocks. For us, we're not very young like you. So we've been friends and we've shared music, you know. I've said before that he was the first person to listen to that song, Bad Man from Kamocha.
After Bobi Wine meeting AKENA, there were very many naysayers, and it's continuing to show that sometimes as leaders emerge, they tend to be sitting on some strong roots. Do you know that now we are glorifying Bobi Wine and AKENA in the northern region, but they crossed circles as they were going to create history today. As Bobi Wine was doing and visited Jim AKENA in his house, he revealed that he had met Jim AKENA when he was doing the song this Bad Man from Kamocha, and even AKENA freestyled on the same jam. We all know that these people were Rastas, true Rastas, and this revolution is going to be brought by Rastas. No wonder even AKENA is one of the few politicians who have been in parliament for the longest, but when you see him speak, he speaks as if he has a good heart, at least by assumption. So if these two people meet with a background of being Rastafarians, you clearly see that they have a bond that brings them together. Okay? And when Bobi Wine was freestyling on his hotel yesterday at night, he came out to speak about how he met Jimmy AKENA. Okay? In fact, he said these statements.
I've seen so many people who are saying that Obote was an enemy to us, the Baganda, and again you're visiting the son. And to the extent that you also reached his tomb. So I don't know what you can say about that. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now you brought controversy. I love controversy because that's how we solve it. Yes, I've also seen controversy, but I mean, no matter how good something you do, when there's somebody who is bent on only fault finding, there's some old saying that when haters see you walking on water, they say because you can't swim. Brotherhood is a good thing. But me, first and foremost, visiting Honorable Jimmy AKENA did not start today, or did not start when he visited me. We've been old friends for a long time. Back in the day when we guys still had dreadlocks. For us, we're not very young like you. So we've been friends and we've shared music, you know. I've said before that he was the first person to listen to that song, Bad Man from Kamocha, right from studio. And as you said, it went ahead to be the biggest hit in the country. And he was also freestyling on it. Say, you're Bad Man from Kamocha. Me, I'm a nice cool guy from Kololo. You know, me, I come from Kamocha, downtown in the ghetto, and for them, he was president's son, so they used to say in Kololo. So we used to chat like that. He's my old friend. Now he's a leader, he's in the opposition. Of course, I disagree with his old collaboration with Museveni, because Museveni is a betrayer, just like he continues to do. But that notwithstanding, he is a brother, he is a friend, he's somebody I respect. And even lately, we bond more because we share a problem who is a problem of Uganda. The villages in Uganda and killed people. Connecting, you, boy, young men, there are lots of beautiful young women in northern Uganda. You young women there. Even these intermarriages work. You know, Museveni wanted to force a war between the Baganda and the Banyankole. He couldn't, because the unity begins in my house. You understand? We have married each other. We do business together.
Yes.
So connect. Okay. For me, I'm blessed already in this trip. I've got my favorite name so far, Okelo.
Yeah.
I love that name. I used the mama. Our generation knows of a man who was a police band called how do they call conductor? Yali awubomugo bwati Okelo. I don't know your age, doesn't know him. He used to march in Kololo. Every Independence Day there was a festival in Kololo. Uganda's fallen so bad. We would see it. It was like these carnivals of Brazil, but it used to happen in Kololo. Now there's this police guy who was called Okelo. He would march with his stick and jump it. He was amazing. Nobody would equal him. But because he was good, and he would march on this song, tan 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 tan. You know that sound?
Yes.
He would march on it, would see him on TV in primary. He was amazing. Now, the interesting story about Okelo. There was this guy who was competing with him. He was also in police band. Now, I heard this story when I was studying music, dance, and drama in the police band. So there's this guy that was beefing him, was competing, but was not measuring up to him. Now, because Okelo was so good, this guy decided to badmouth him.
Yes.
He composed a song in that tone. Da, 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 da. Now the Baganda know that song.
Talina pale wena muwe yange
Amamu.
edutainment kuyiga kunyumirwa sako n'okusanyuka oli ku Ghetto TV Campfire olunaku olwaliro.
And when I gave him mine, he hooked in it generally to undermine Okelo. And that song became popular. And he used to sing it. And Okelo went down in history as the best. So it reminded me, I said, now I'm the Okelo. Now there's some people that are failing to outcompete me and all they can do is to badmouth. Anyway, I will still be the Okelo one. So yeah, it is amazing.
So you clearly see that these people crossed paths. Because what I realized that if God is building you for something, at least he starts building you as early as possible. You cross paths with some people who will help you in the near future. Even when Bobi Wine visited AKENA's house, he talked about the same. He said these statements. That is Bobi Wine and AKENA. So you clearly see that these naysayers who want to create division so that they can rule over us should stop this. Bobi Wine is not a candidate for Buganda, although he comes from Buganda. If he needs to win the praise of the country, he needs to be welcomed in other regions. And what he's doing with AKENA is what he's supposed to do.
I want to have this as a retirement.
Now we're going to force retirement.
It's not done until it is done. It's not done until it's done.
Yeah, I'm still fighting.
Madam Deputy, you know, Honorable, we knew each other from way back.
Really?
He was the first, you know that song called Batman from Kamacha?
Yes.
He's the first Ugandan that listened to it.
What?
Yeah. And he gave me freestyle of Bad Boy from Kololo.
High school guy from Kololo.
Yeah, his wife came from very
You
far.
remember that?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
We met several times around. That was the first engine.
Engine around Bokoto there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me and his beloved wife, Betty, we come from when she was still in on campus, Apache. We head sourced them. That time Forum for Women Democracy, we came on lorry here to train women, and then she won. And they were very young, tiny, small, but she won. Then we kept in touch, and then Juba Peace Process, and the rest is...
She's been in Parliament 5 times.
Yes. Yeah, from campus. Yeah. So you see? Wow.
Yeah, sure.
You can carry your water.
So that is Bobi Wine and AKENA. The bond that brought them together then before even Bobi Wine became the person he is right now. You clearly see that Bobi Wine had a foundation of meeting people who would be of use in the near future. And Bobi Wine is a juggernaut to move with. I pray that this coalition is retained, because after General MUSEVENI is gone, no political party will be strong across the country. Political party will have to ally with others in different regions, the way how Kenya is doing. When Uhuru Kenyatta wanted to become president, he had to ally with URP in the Rift Valley of Riamuto. Okay? It is the truth. And after the 2017 election, they formed a coalition under Jubilee. That's what we are going through. Of course, it's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makinde, Kavya Sulaiman Mawaga, the next MP for Makinde constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.